Lawmakers on Capitol Hill right here in Washington held hearings dealing with free speech at school board meetings and a GOP bill that would give
Fucking Christian broadcast news? What the hell is this?
parents more oversight on classroom materials, including what books should be allowed in school libraries. CBN's Jenna Browder reports.
A fiery day on Capitol Hill in hearings debating parents' rights in the classroom. Republicans say it's about increasing transparency. Democrats, though, call it censorship and say it pits parents against teachers. Republicans taking action in response to angry parents speaking out at school board meetings over materials in public schools.
Obviously, some Democrats today want to silence parents who disagree with their woke agenda to indoctrinate American children with controversial and inappropriate curricula.
I do not want Congress to be anywhere near, I do not want parents and I do not want Republican legislators to be anywhere near the current curriculum. It's already dog shit as it is. Oh my fucking Lord, dude. It's so frustrating because Americans are dumb as fuck. Okay, Americans are already dumb as goddamn bricks, dog. Look at any fucking TikTok video where people are like 2 + 2 = what? And then some dumb motherfucker be like, I don't know, 7. It's like, we already fucked all of the other generations and we're making it worse and worse. Meanwhile, we're like, no, it's not enough. We got to also make them extra racist at school. Like you can't talk about the KKK. You can't talk about racial disparities in America's past. Not so distant past, as a matter of fact, in the grand scheme of history. I hate it. I fucking hate it. Wait, it's the anniversary of the Branch Davidian standoff? No way. Oh, that's sick. Yo, goddamn, I love that. Let's go. Let's go. That's awesome. Oh, that's so sick. What a weird thing to just be in support of. They're just straight pedophiles, dude. Yes, it was government overreach. Absolutely. They fucking they murdered babies, okay? They murdered babies 100%. And that was completely unacceptable. Fuck the ATF, fuck the government agencies that did all that. They are awful. But also, wild to fucking be like, no, the baby fuckers is the side that you're on. You're because between the ATF and the Branch Davidians, it's hard to take a side on that. You know what I mean? You could just say it's totally fucked up. It's totally fucked up. The government sucks. ATF sucks. But it's very odd to just signal that you're on the side of the baby fucker. Yeah, it's like baby killers versus baby fuckers. Don't know who wins in that. God, America's so awesome. You're on a Polygon article, dude. What's up with sludge content on TikTok? Is a trend that actually makes a lot of sense. TikTok sludge content isn't just for short attention spans. Yeah. Austin Ox, year of PR, going strong.
GOP's Parents' Bill of Rights requires schools post curriculum and respect free speech at school board meetings. Republicans focused on a DOJ memo targeting parents for acting out at school board meetings.
This is what domestic terror looks like. This is not a school board meeting. There is no hotline for any of these rights. And we are going to have a hotline that's going to report parents for caring about their children's education.
The bill's most divisive point, a requirement that schools list books in libraries. Democrats accuse Republicans of wanting to censor history.
This state-mandated censorship does not protect students. Instead, these legislative efforts will likely harm students, teachers, and the quality of public education. We do not serve the interests of students when we shield them from the truth, as uncomfortable as the truth may be at times.
Sarah Parshall-Perry with the Heritage Foundation says the movement is parent-driven.
The parents have found their voices, and that COVID has given
demons, dude, all of them. From the American Heritage Foundation. Okay, so why didn't you ask a parent? If it's so parent-driven, why the fuck aren't you asking a parent? I love when media does this, when they're like, here we have a concerned parent. And then you Google their fucking name, and it's head of the Republicans for Executing Homosexuals Foundation. It's what? That's not a concerned parent. That's a political terrorist. Okay? What do you mean? What the fuck are you doing? Like, you're like, here's a concerned parent who works for the American Enterprise Institute. It's like when even Jubilee does this shit, when they literally had like the CEO of PragerU. To be fair, it's a Christian Broadcast Network, yes, but like every fucking major media outlet does that too. I love that though. Whenever they do, I love whenever fucking major media is like, oh, concerned parents are raising the alarm bells about, the school books that have that feature depictions of racial animosity. And then the person that they go to is like, the head of the Daughters of the Confederacy or some shit.
Given us a new perspective on exactly what our students, what our children are learning at the grassroots level, what they're being taught. And many of those concepts are not only divisive, we're seeing books now included in school libraries that are outright pornographic in violation of longstanding obscenity laws.
I hope they're successful in banning a number of books. The question is, which are those books? Are those books, for example, Genderqueer, a memoir? That book, or this book is gay. In that book, there are all sorts of depictions with body parts and male body parts. I can't even put on the screen.
I don't understand. Like, these arguments are so weird. Like, are you saying that like kids shouldn't learn about biology? Like, what the fuck? Is that what we're coming after now? Like, this is just like, they got biology in books. Did you know? They show them pee-pees and pussies. Meanwhile, brother, like, have you seen the Bible? First of all, Jesus Christ, shredded, okay? He's slutty as fuck. Cover it up, slut. You got 7% body fat and your titties are out. I know you're on the cross, but what the fuck's going on? What's that about? Huh? That's literally everywhere, according to the Texans. They want that everywhere. They want to have this sexy-ass, Jewish, brown carpenter showcasing his pectorals glistening in the fucking sun to every goddamn Tom, Dick, and Harry. Okay? Originally. What's that about? This is, of course, before we talk about other than how sexy he is, before we talk about all these ideas that he had about helping the poor and lending a helping hand to heal the lepers and shit, he wasn't asking for a premium. That is goddamn communist. What's that about? You want our children to learn about this shit? What the fuck? You really want our children to learn not about supply side economics, but instead about communism, like sharing is caring? We all know Jesus and his 12 guys just go in the woods and don't fuck. Oh, no, definitely. Wait, what? A principal in Florida was fucking fired after students were shown Michelangelo's David in the class? Bro, I hate this country, dude. I hate America so fucking much, dude. Like, whenever I see shit like this, I lose my goddamn mind. It makes me so mad, bro. It makes me so fucking angry. Like, we are so stupid. We're so fucking stupid, brother. And we celebrate that stupidity every fucking day. Yeah, I know Simpsons did it. There's a 30-year-old Simpsons episode on banning Michelangelo's David. Hasan, we can't be as smart as you. First of all, I'm a fucking idiot, okay? And number two, it's, I think, harder to be that fucking stupid than it is to just not be that stupid. Like, if it's a 30-year-old, if your political ideology resembles a 30-year-old Simpsons episode, that's hard to achieve. Like, that's not easy. You are trying hard to be that fucking dumb.
The stuff that is in this book, Genderqueer, where there's two men engaged in a sexual position. Another page where I can flip to where there's two men engaged in oral sex. Another picture here in which there are any number of ridiculous graphic pictures that are being put in front of our kids in schools.
And the House votes today on the Parents' Bill
Like,
of
what do
Rights
they
Act.
think?
If it passes, though, it faces an uphill battle in the Senate. In Washington, Jenna Browder, CBN News.
The gentleman from Virginia is recognized.
Mr. Chairman, I yield 2.5 minutes to the gentlewoman.
Dude, this is what I don't get. Like, they think like sexual education should not be taught. I mean, I guess they do. What am I saying? Of course they do. What the fuck? That was dumb. I shouldn't have even brought that up. Yeah, of course they literally think sex ed is fucking wrong. Even when it's straight sex ed, they still don't want to fucking they still don't want it at schools. So it's like, but it's so odd. What do you think? People are fucking jerking off to like medical, pretty much medical fucking footage. Like, what are you, stupid? Are you dumb? I don't know if you know this, but motherfuckers got mobile phones, bro. Do you know what kind of porn like every fucking child has access to on the internet? Absolutely zero people are fucking looking at the goddamn textbook, queer sex or whatever the fuck it's called. It's like a sex ed textbook, and turn around and get their kicks off, get their rocks off that way. That makes zero sense.
From New York, Ms. Ocasio-Cortez.
The gentlewoman from New York is recognized for 2.5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I think what we're seeing here today is the Republican Party's attempt to take some of the most heinous legislation that we are seeing passed on the state level to attack our trans and LGBT, as well as people from marginalized communities, right to exist in schools. This flowery language of quote unquote parental rights and freedom hides the sinister fact of this legislative text. If you notice in these arguments, they are not really discussing what is actually in this legislation. It includes two provisions that require schools to out trans, non-binary, and LGBT youth, even if it would put said youth in harm's way. One of the highest rates of youth homelessness is in the LGBT community, from parents who want to kick their children.
Are they no longer saying Q? What's happening? I don't fucking know. I mean, I just say queer community in general because I think it's the perfect catch-all.
Children out in households that may be unstable or abusive. For so many children of abuse, school is their only safe place to be. But before they claim that this is not about banning books and not about harming the LGBT community, let's just look at the impacts of similar Republican legislation that has already passed on the state level. At these books that have already been banned due to Republican measures. The Life of Rosa Parks. This apparently is too woke by the Republican Party.
Thank God, brother. Too political. A black woman on the cover of my video game? Too political.
Song of Solomon is unacceptable
Too political.
Politics. 40% of banned books have reported are significantly addressing and specifically addressing LGBT issues.
Right? What's that one?
LGBT issues are significant.
Simon and the Homo Sapiens agenda. No. It's got homo on the title. Not allowed. Burn it. I'm not a homo sapien. I'm a hetero sapien.
Significantly addressing and specifically addressing LGBT issues. To say and talk about government reach and freedom, this Republican bill is asking the government to force the outing of LGBT people before they are ready. And talking about the rights of parents in this gallery today, the National Parents Union is here saying, don't do this. I have a letter that I'd like to submit where they are asking the Republican Party to keep culture wars out of classrooms. Our children need urgent and aggressive educational solutions. The American Library Association coming out against this Republican proposal. When we talk about progressive values, I can say what my progressive value is, and that is freedom over fascism. Thank you very
Gentleman's
much.
time has expired. The gentleman.
This is good. That was good. That was a good take.